So for brake pads, there's one thing that you guys want to be very, very cautious about, okay? It's these plates. It's these plates right here, okay? So let me show you why it's so important. A lot of people get lazy, okay? I've seen this in in the automotive industry many times, especially for like new mechanics. Inside, this helps you. It helps the brake pad cool. All right, you see this? It's vented too. So some brake pads come with it, some doesn't. And even though the one that comes with it, some of them are not as good as some of the stock ones. I'm not talking about the pads. I'm talking about like the engineering behind it. All right. So if it doesn't come with it, make sure you put this back onto the new pads. All right. Because without this, your brake pad would overheat a lot faster than without it. Because without this, your brake pad would easily overheat, because these plates are ventilations to cool down the brake pads. So you got to make sure you use it. All right. If the new pads doesn't come with it, then put this back onto the new pads. If it comes with it, check it, double check. Okay. If it's you got to make sure just make sure that it has it. All right, because it helps cooling down your brake pads. A very clear example at first, what I mentioned about these shims. Look at this. This, if you don't have the stock one, then you gotta use this. But if you have an option, don't use this shit. Alright, believe me, don't use this shit. Use the stock one. Alright, these are so much better than the one that comes with the brake pads. But and make sure you apply some anti-seize to the to the back of the plate, on top of it, all over the back and front. Okay, it helps down the cooling, and it doesn't it doesn't. It's better. Okay, trust me. It's like an extra lubrication to it. So that's how on all the shims you put anti-seize on it. But make sure you don't touch the pads, okay, the inside part. Never, because it's gonna squeak like a motherfucker. Right? So just put it on the outside right here, and make sure these points right here, just a little bit, and a little bit right here. Yep. So I don't want to do it yet, because I still have to touch the brake pads, and I don't want to get my phone dirty. So just like a little dab like this, just make sure you never get any anti-seize onto the pads itself, on the back only. All right, for the brake caliper brackets, always spray it down. I mean, you could use a brake cleaner, but I just use water. Yeah. And but the thing is about it, the reason why you want to clean it down, get all the brake dust, the old brake dust out of it, is because if you don't, I mean, it could, it doesn't really affect anything, but it's just that it might create a squeaking noise even on the new brakes because of the brake dust. And make sure you loop these pins in here. You see there's already some white grease in it. Take it out, put some high temperature grease into it, and make sure like it could go up and down like this. All right, on both of them. Yeah. So on new rotors, don't just take it out of the box and install it. All right, because there's always a film of oil on the surface of it, and that will affect the brake pads. So you gotta clean that off with like brake cleaner or soap and water. That works too if you don't have brake cleaner. But make sure you clean both sides and wipe it down, and make sure yeah. So pushing the piston back into the caliper, right? I mean, a lot of mechanics out there, you know, just push it back with a brake tool. But the thing is, when you just push the piston back in like that without loosening up the leader valve, there's a chance that you could damage the piston seal, and at the same time, when you force it back in like that, right, it doesn't, you know, it's a lot harder to turn. So, but when you crack the leader valve open while you're doing that, so alright, it's loose now. So while you're doing that, watch. You see the bubbles? It's bleeding the brakes automatically too. So, you know, this is a really good trick to know. So after, you know, you get the piston completely all the way in, then you turn the valve back. Now you lock the valve. Alright, so that way you don't get air inside the brake system.